Tiende pamoja nditi maumo, tiende pamoja nditi maumo, tiende pamoja nditi maumo, tiende pamoja nditi maumo.
Our founding father, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, taught us this song in order for us Zambians to always remember to be united.
They go after members. In order for them to prophesy, they need to sleep with members. They need to sleep with young girls. We have a Ghanaian spiritualist, Nana Kweku Bonsamu. He stood on one platform and he said, I have given so many pastors in Africa juju. No pastor attacked that guy. No pastor in Africa even said, oh, whatever he's saying. You know why? Because he said, I am ready to disclose these big pastors that come and collect powers from me. They get powers from me in order for them to prophesy. I have been involved with Ghanaians for a long time in the UK. And I remember back in 2008, there was a Ghanaian who was exposed because he did not pay his dues for the juju. The owner of the juju went to go and dig the juju from the church. That juju was bringing members. They used to flock. They used to flock. I have a lot of West African friends, guys. And when it comes to prophets, they are very careful. They will tell you, we have even pastors who bury dead people under their church buildings. And you know, when a dead body is giving out those maggots, whatever, that come out, that is the number of people that will come. And you know, when a dead body, is decomposing, it gives out a lot of those maggots and all those insects and termites. Now, those are the people that will flock the church. Thousands. 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 As the body keeps on decomposing, the more people follow the church. So when they see a church, people are just following the crowd. They are careful. They try to investigate. But in Zambia, obviously, when it comes to these prophetic things, Southern Africa, let me just say, it has just recently become like a booming thing, and all of us are excited about it. Whilst our friends in the Western Africa, they've known about prophets a long time, that they use fake spirits a long time. But thank God for people like SEER. Thank God that SEER can come and tell us the truth, to say, I gave pastors powers. Thank God for people like Nana Kweku Bonsamu that also opened our eyes back in 2015, 2008, that, he gives people powers. Many people don't believe. Even if some of these members find their papa on top of a woman, they will never believe that their papa was on top of the woman. They will blame the woman. Why is our papa with this woman? No, you are the woman, you are the devil. They will call the woman Jezebel. They will call this woman many names. And yet they can see that their father was enjoying himself on top of the woman. We are too blind. And believe you me, salvation is personal. When you are going to hell, there is nothing like, I know some people don't believe in hell. Some of my viewers don't believe in hell, so don't come and fight me on that. But believe you me, when it's your time to die, there is nothing like my papa. You go on your own. We've had people who've gone to heaven and come back to say they saw pastors that were telling people lies in hell. We saw them crying. They deceived people because they wanted wealth and money. Because you want to drive a Range Rover. That's my favorite car, by the way. Because you want to drive a Range Rover. Because you want to drive a Maserati. Because you want to have a luxurious house. You are desperate to collect power. And the power comes with conditions. This power comes with conditions. So as you can see and you have heard, SEER has confessed that some of the people that collected powers, they are no more with us. Because they did not obey the conditions. And the conditions are not easy. They will ask you to sacrifice your child, your mother, your this, your that. And when you feel, why should I sacrifice my mother? You pay with your life. So back to the whole aspect of SEER 1 versus the government. We are not fighting the government. We are asking for answers. We want to know the truth. That is why we are cheering SEER 1 on. For those of you who are saying we are supporting, I'm a vlogger. And if somebody comes out to say they want to say this, I use my platform to also show people that, look, this is what this person is saying. So we can learn from this. We don't know what's happening with SEER 1. But I'll tell you this. Due to confidentiality, I'm not going to mention any names or anything. But he has stated in an audio, which I have, but I cannot share, that the time when he wanted to do a live stream on his second page, he was supposed to transmit that live stream with a television company in Zambia. I will not mention their name. Just as they were planning, his page was put down and they couldn't do it anymore. And he has even said that he doesn't want to put anybody in trouble. And I understand why. These TV stations have received a lot of threats. If you air SEER 1, this is what will happen to you. If you air SEER 1, this is what will happen to you. If you do this and this, this is what we will do to you. If a kada can talk like that in the audio, that's why I shared it, because I wanted you guys to have an understanding of what I'm talking about. If a kada can boldly say, if SEER 1 was here, by this time I would be arrested. The person who is talking is violent and bitter. Now, tell me such a person will never be desperate for power. Tell me such a person will not go and collect power somewhere in order for them to be fortified, so that when they fight people, people can fear them. There is no way you can be bold to insult someone and then you say it's a Christian nation. Stop that hypocrisy. Don't even use Zambia as a Christian nation in your speeches. Because you say Zambia is a Christian nation and yet you're calling someone a dog. And yet you're insulting even us Zambians who are listening to SEER 1. SEER 1 knows something. That is why everyone is fighting. Now, I'm not happy for a fact that everybody that is supporting this other side of the party or government or is for government is fighting Hakainda HLM. It's not fair. It's not fair that this man is being attacked. Why didn't you attack Pastor Nevas Mumba to say maybe he's working with SEER 1? Why didn't you attack even Chilufya Tayali, who has even had dinner or lunch with SEER 1? At least we've seen his images. Why didn't you attack these people? But you continue to dent this man's image. You continue to say all sorts of things. And the guy said in the audio, I have heard so much about HH, but we've never said anything. Why would you even bring that in the picture? Why? I will show you a video, in this same video, of another preacher from Nigeria who doesn't even talk to HH, who said it is in his destiny that he'll be a president. I'm not supporting UPND, by the way, a quick disclaimer. But we can't just rule people out because that's what you want. And you're even confident 2021, we are winning the elections. That's not how it works. Are you going to fight people to say if you vote this other party, we're going to fight you? All I heard is someone who is violent. All I heard is this the way cadres behave? All I heard was just people that they don't even have education, but they can speak so boldly and confidently because they know they have a backup and support. Politics is filthy in Africa. Dirty game. I don't even want to involve myself. Even the time people will be voting, I won't even be there. But I'm here to speak for my Zambian people. Don't threaten people just because you want to enjoy your second term or whatever term. Don't get me wrong. I love our president. like other people have said, he is surrounded by very selfish people, hypocrites. I love our president. He loves God. He's even declared the 18th of October to pray. But the people that he works with, he can't work alone. That's the thing. He can't work alone. So we can't blame him for anything. But what we need to do is pray for our nation so that God should deliver us from evil people that are working with our leaders. Once we have clean leaders, clean-minded leaders, we will